Tamaraw at Cobra, no? Talagang jungle ito. And they're here trying to uh, get to know the Shakey's really.
Well, they're no, they're not. It's not the first time that they're here, you know. But of course, when they played the first time, you've seen the improvement that they've shown in their match, and they gave Lyceum a tough time in that match that they lost.
They, in fact, won the first set but could not stretch it to the very end. I understand, I think player number 4 is it. That's quite a player for here, for Southwest. I think her name is Rapril, and we'll try to focus on her while we try to pick up her name. But she's not the player that we should look at number 4. That's for Southwest. But the problem is when you play the Manila teams, it's always never easy because you're far away from home, you're far from your environment. You sort of miss home, but you still want to win. That's never easy.
Well, it's like basketball, you know. When you watch NBA, there's a home court advantage, and when you're playing against another team, that's what these Visayan teams are feeling right now. You're saying, you know, that home court advantage that the Manila teams enjoy when they're playing here.
Okay, let me complete that name. It's Rapril Aguilar. Kasi April na, lagyan pa ng ara, no? Unique nga naman.
Rapril.
Oh, dito naman sa Shakey's Billy, unique ang mga names na nakikita natin. So let's put the ball in the air. Mount Pangilinan will join us later. She'll tell us what the coaches are thinking. We'll get this game going for you in just a short while. This is the Shakey's Billy.
Introducing our international officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Nestor Bello. Second referee, Mr. Philip Sison. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Southwestern University Lady Cobras. Let's start off with player number 1, Danely Bakiro. Their team captain with jersey number 4, Rapril Aguilar. At number 8, Danica Hendrali. Wearing jersey number 14, Fritzy Aliguay. Guest player with jersey number 9, Erica Verano. And guest player with jersey number 11, Kenneth Garces. Libero number 10, Mary Luilin Pasino. Head coach, Mr. Jordan Paca. Calling on our Lady Tamaraos from the Far Eastern University. Let's start off with their setter with jersey number 12, Giselle C. At number 5, Rosemary Vargas. Wearing jersey number 18, Kathleen Magsumbol. Making a comeback is their team captain with jersey number 9, Maika Morada. Guest player with jersey number 15, Weneth Eulalio. And guest player with jersey number 3, Rachel Ann Dakis. Libero number 1, Christine Agno. Head coach, Mr. Nestor Pamilar. The best of luck to both teams.
All set to get going. Always a pleasure to cover Nes Pamilar and his funny antics before the game. After, pag umandar na yung game, wala nang funny antics itong si Coach Nes. These are our officials trying to look serious as if they don't know they're on television. We know we're with you while you're on television. Now, importante sa Southwestern, hindi ma-intimidate ka agad ng FEU.
You're right. No, they showed they can play against a team like Lyceum going up against Mary Jean Balse and the other guest player.
Si Joy.
Dalia Cruz, sorry.
Yeah, Dalia Cruz.
You know, they can, I mean.
Kasi kung minsan, hindi tayo masanay, nag-guest play na sila eh, di ba?
Exactly.
Well, we're underway with Giselle C's first serve. Let's get to know Southwestern.
Well, FU starts with a good block there.
And that Giselle C is getting more and more comfortable. Here's familiar move. This is Rachel Andakis' territory.
Well, funny what Coach Mac was saying earlier. Comeback of their captain, Irish Morada.
Well, she was away for about a season also. And a bit of falling out with the school, but she's managed to get back into the lineup. They need her. They need her offense.
Oh, definitely. And, you know, what's nice about Morada is you can see she's still fit, you know,
yes.
out of the game for about, a year. And she's back. She still has those springs in her legs.
And that's what they will need for the tournament. This meanwhile, Morada unable to handle the hot volleyball. That's easily powered through. We're tied at 1.
Well, both teams very aggressive early on in this match.
I think that's right. The right attitude for Southwestern University here. You got to take it to FEU here.
And you're right, no, they shouldn't be intimidated.
Magsumbol can load it up. That's outside.
Well, asking for a check ball, medyo malayo doon.
Malayo. The meantime, all set to serve is Danely Bakiro. Wearing number 1, Bakiro to Morada. Set by Giselle. She's just overpowered in the middle by number 14. That's Fritzy Aligwe.
Well, service reception error there. And don't look now, Southwestern University with a 2-point lead.
Giselle has her problems when the blockers are right in the middle and she's smack right there with no help. Magsumbol provides the free ball. Garces with the set. Goes the other way. Rapril firing. Down the middle we go. Yes.
Well, you can see, Eulalio. She did walang vuelo yon. That's just a vertical leap, but good timing there.
And Eulalio, of course, one of the other guest players of Far Eastern University. That's Gwyneth Eulalio.
Oh, good serve.
And that'll stay down. Ang format, you're allowed, I think, 3 guest players. And then you sort of have the bulk of the team coming from those who are still in school, actually.
Well, I think, I'm not sure, but I read that the provincial teams are allowed 3 guest players.
3. Ang Manila teams ang dalawa.
Dalawa.
I think if you're getting one foreigner, or you're getting foreign players, isa lang ang pwede mong foreign player. Like
okay.
the case of Ateneo, for instance. I don't know if San Sebastian is going to go with their familiar import, but let's go with Shakey's first. It's one family pizza. It's got to be Shakey's.
Well, as of the other day, I was reading the lineup. All I saw was Suzanne Roses.
Wala, Wala pa yung...
goalie.
I want to win one title for Coach Oja. And which has not happened yet.
Well, that finals last conference, got to give it to Adamson because they really peaked at the right time. Because they started slow.
Correct.
With a couple of losses, but they peaked at the right time. So, hats off to Coach Dulce.
In the meantime, familiar move from Rachel Andakis. No question, I think probably one of the most popular ambassadresses, tama ba yun, of the Shakey's V-League. In the meantime, our score is 5-4.
You can see how far Dakis stands.
Kasi kung minsan hindi niya masukat yung lakas niya. A lot has been said about how she looks as she scores. She's a looker, no question about it. But she also combined it with a ton of volleyball talent. You'd probably want to critique her approach when she spikes. But, the coaches made a good decision. That's her move. We won't take that away from her. Nasanay na siya dun eh.
Exactly. And if it works, why change it?
Yes. Of course, one of the architects of the 2007 championship of FEU in the collegiate leagues. Good set. Hard one, but they got that down. Vargas was there to punch it over. Down we go.
Good dig.
Yes. Oh, that stays down. And that started with a great effort of Christine Agno, their libero.
That's right. You have to give credit to the libero. But Vargas, actually, that was a mishit. She totally smiled after that. Parang hindi niya sadya. But she'll take it.
Yep. Everybody looking good in Axel, the official outfitter of the Shakey's V-League. There's Rachel serving from the Agora in San Juan, and she scores. That's how far she was. As we hit our first technical timeout mark, 8-4 FEU jumping out in front.